Once again, Vijay Karunakaran, founder CEO of InGage Technologies. The company has been there for 3 years. Our new product is BUSTY that's got launched a few months back, a beta. It's a disruptive marketing platform. Everybody in front of before me talked about more the back end of things. I'm going to switch gear and talk more about the upstream, with the whole idea is garbage in, garbage out. Content is very important when you market it. So businesses has been spending a lot of money in building apps. Apps. I see apps everywhere, right? But FYI, the party is over for various reasons, right? One, if you look at anybody's smartphone, it's that 5-6 apps that take the shot of the screen. There's mostly the social media apps and news aggregator. The commerce-related apps are probably never downloaded or probably deleted within the first try or not. So your effort in getting the shot of the screen is going down the drain. That is a very, very important thing that you guys have to notice. The reason why that happens is the mobile movement. Let me define what that is. Mobile movement is that a smartphone user unlocks into his phone probably around 150 times a day. And he spends that 8 seconds per time to look for what he needs at that particular time of time. That unique time is called a micro movement. And that's 8 seconds. If you look at it currently in the US, that's 30 billion times a day. In India, it's around 15 billion times a day, right? So unless the retailers, both big retailers and SMEs, are beginning to look from a mobile-centric, that micro movement, right? That is going to be very critical moving forward. That means right content at the right time to the right people. That's the way to go. So overall, when you send out an app or a big website, the time taken out there to read, to go through your content is going to be pretty long time. That's one of the reasons why the app doesn't get the conversion, the website doesn't get the conversion. You have to segregate, block, divide your content into multiple areas and target the right people. That's where we come into play. And also your existing approach, you're broadcasting through SMS, email, etc., not getting you the ROI you need. If you look at the current way, right, the typical small-scale businesses spend between 20,000 rupees to 2 lakh per month in doing what it does on digital, SMS, email, etc., the ROI is very, very limited, less than 0.5%, right? The key thing is content. Content is very critical. Once the content comes into play, then everything happens after that. So if you look at the overall digital engagement, the overall approach, right? The mindset is there with everybody. All the CMOs, the big organizations, even the small-scale businesses have the mindset. They know that smartphone is the way to go. We're looking at 250 million smartphones in the next few years in India. That's going to be the second biggest market in the world after China, sorry. But the biggest issue is how do you implement the marketing need, right? How do you take a content, run it through, execute it, track it in a very small budget? That's very, very important. So that's where we come in, BUSTY. What BUSTY does is, it is a do-it-yourself platform, a digital marketing platform where you develop, run, and track your marketing campaign without the need of any designers or developers. No programming, no coding is essential. That is the main fundamental thing of BUSTY, right? What are the features? So if you look at it, right, it starts with creation of the content. Next is your distribution, automation, then comes analytics. All three are tied together. You cannot have one thing the other. The next thing is sending out a website. A big website is of no use. People are looking at a mobile optimized content, a simple content that they can consume at that micro movement. That's what BUSTY comes to play. You can develop a app content. You bundle, you take a marketing campaign that you might have. It could be a sale, it could be a company, it could be anything that you might have. You develop a content the way you do a PowerPoint presentation. You do the content with using hundreds of templates. You say publish, app is generated. You send out the app as a link. These are the various screens that comes up that does where you develop content as a PowerPoint presentation. It's very, very simple of templates. Once you do it, it becomes the content, whatever templates you want to put in. You can do distribution, and you could look at various variables, how you want to do it, and can distribute the content. Users, why it is unique, no coding, nothing required, app gets generated without any coding at all. The business model, we charge around 1,000 rupees per month to the SMEs, and we have the market size is pretty huge if you look at it. The go-to-market strategy, we have 50% SEO, 50% feet on street. And the revenue forecast is close to 100 crores in the year 2. Current status launched last month. We are in beta mode. We have around 50 plus paying customers. And just a second, please. 2 crore users reached already. And the click-through rate and the conversion has been very, very good, 3x. And we are a team of good technologies and business guys around who come from the world. Questions?
Your core USP, you said mobile moments, right? Because I think there are sites where you can create all those things without any expert help. But the business case or unique USP you explained in the beginning is the mobile moments, right? There you want to track the customer. I didn't see that, how it relates to your unique proposition, what you explained. Oh, it's okay, I can create a website or app myself, but how it's going to be very unique in terms of mobile moments.
We have algorithms. We have dashboard algorithms that can do your in-app, and you look at various variables. For example, if you're looking at a city, we look at variables like the weather, look at the traffic, various environmental variables. They are the triggers. One of the content. The key thing is how often. Everybody can develop a website, but it takes time and effort. Here, a guy can do it on his own. The business content only can be the app developer on his own. Then we look at all the environmental variables as required. Then we distribute that content at the right time. And the algorithm is built in the dashboard.
So Vijay, can you just, again, I'm a layperson, so I don't understand it very well. You said you've been able to reach 2 crore users. I understand that those would be consumers who consume stuff that is being sent by 50 customers.
Yes, we have 50, 60 customers who send out marketing content, promotional content across various platforms. They send through SMS, they send through email, they send through Facebook, they send through a bunch of things.
And that's to their own database.
Own database. Now they give a content that is generated by us. And the content is in form of a beautiful app, right? And they develop it within 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Now all their footprint they have in the social typically has been a link or an image. When you click, it becomes an image. Or it goes to their website or goes to app. The question is that micro movement that you have, 6 seconds, that's a short time to consume what they're doing before. Now, the same content can be clicked. They can segregate what they're doing into the 6 seconds. So anything they click on the social footprint becomes a mini app by itself. So the conversion is much higher because that 6 seconds is consumed by the consumer in a very effective way, and he gets what he needs. Does that answer your question?
Is it like a
click through, whatever it is. The question is, we don't, whatever it happens, see, it doesn't come to our website for doing conversion. If it's a sale, the action could be it could be a buy button, it could be watching a video, it could be coming to the store, it could be anything. Any call to action could be implemented in the app, and whatever the brand wants to do gets implemented in there, right? So. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yes, the question is, the brands will have a database of loyal customers. They have our email. There's no change in the business as usual. Business, a brand sends out email. They send out SMS. They do what they're doing currently. Now, instead of just sending out, giving a link to their app, to their big website, they have a content, a mini ad developed by BUSTY. Now that link becomes an app by itself. As a consumer, what happens is, currently, if you look at the ecosystem, I get an SMS, or I get an email, or I go a search on Google, right, what I want to see, or on Facebook. Now, when I search on the Google, since SEO is built inside BUSTY, the link, the mini content that you have consumed comes up in the SEO. It comes to the first page, second page. You click, it becomes an app, a mini app, or an email sends out. Yes. No, see, the SEO happens two ways. There's organic SEO, inorganic SEO. The organic SEO is what we have built in. Organic way SEO is the most healthy way of doing things. So a lot of algorithms are taken inside and put inside into our BUSTY. So
using Google platform, challenging their revenue stream.
No, absolutely not. We're not doing anything because
throwing the options of the people who are advertising with them.
no. See, any website you do, any app, any website you do, typically, what is your goal? To come up in the first ranking. The way you do it, there are two ways: organic SEO or inorganic SEO. Organic SEO is how you design your website considering ABCD. There are probably 15 rules to bring it there. Second option is how you pay the AdWords. So there's a 60-40 rule. 60% organic SEO, 40% is your inorganic SEO, which is paid thing. So Google makes money no matter what, right? They make money. Now, if in case you want more, you can push it there. The key thing is all your life cycle of a customer journey, right? From how you develop a good content, how do you discover it, push and pull, how do you track. Everything is built inside a single platform for a cost of 1,000 rupees. It could be the app or the website for a first-time SME or for a big retailer. They don't have to have a team on their own, right? They can churn out very, very initialized content at any time they want to do.
Sorry, one last question.
Please.
Of the crores customers that have downloaded, that have received the message from your
Received the
customers,
message,
right?
that's right.
How many clicked your link?
So we have close to 20%. Between 18 to 30% is the CTC that we have seen in pretty much all the campaigns that we have run. And the call to action is probably around 8%. Call to action could be visit this, so I couldn't track, but a call. Anything they touch gets tracked and they get to see it. Right? So it's a different mindset of way doing things. Don't send out, if I go to a restaurant, I want to look at the 10 items. Don't give me the whole restaurant menu, right? I will see what I need. If I need something, I can always come to your website. But the 6 seconds that I have, that's your movement of impressing with the right content. And the question is, as a retailer, to do it on a constant basis takes a lot of effort. By having a platform, it's all built inside. Thank you very much.